Woo! Can't take this boyo anywhere.
Hi everyone, it's Steph from Northern Fort on tour, and today we're going to
Pink Lake
in Torrevieja. It's going to be so good. It's about an hour duration from where we're getting picked up near Centro in Torrevieja. It's about 20 minutes at the Pink Lake, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we do.
So we're just on the way down to Centro, but Isaac's found a new love for parkour, haven't you? He's got so many more cuts and bruises, but you live and learn, I guess. He's been watching Stora on YouTube, so that's the new thing. They're to blame.
Let's get an e-scooter to Alicante.
So in Torrevieja, e-scooters are everywhere. There's an app called Hop that we've been using, quite reasonably priced. We didn't realise you're not meant to take kids on them, so we've took Isaac a couple of times, but we've been told off a couple of times by the locals. But hey ho, he's enjoyed it. But Isaac's just asked if we can go to Alicante on an e-scooter. I think that would take a few days and cost quite a bit of money. So we're just approaching the beach now. We've after trekking around Torrevieja quite a lot when we first arrived, we realised the back streets are a bit boring, and they're also a bit colder because everything's built up. So even if it adds 2-3 minutes to the journey, even longer sometimes, we still prefer to come down to the coast because it's a much nicer walk. And you know, it's 13 degrees today apparently. I don't think the weather app ever gets it right, but I don't know whether it's that or the fact that 13 degrees in the UK is a totally different 13 degrees to here.
You explained to me why it's 13 degrees supposedly, yet everyone's like in bikinis and not got the t-shirts on. I just don't understand.
There's loads of people sunbathing, there's no wind howling past you, the waves are proper crashing today. So yeah, we've chosen, you know, if it was 13 degrees in the UK, would you plan an outdoor trip? Probably not. Chance of rain, wind, grey skies. But no, it's lovely here, blue skies. All the sellers are out selling stuff. Everyone's outdoors eating and drinking, and I don't think that ever switches off here.
No, it's weird because the Mediterranean diet, like a lot of people like don't tend to be like obese here, but they seem to eat and drink a lot of wine. So
yeah, we've noticed that. We don't know if anyone actually works here. Yeah, as Steph was saying before, everyone just sits out eating and drinking all day, every day, whether it's a Monday or a Saturday. So I mean, what a life. Drinking beers and eating burgers and staying skinny. I don't know how the Spanish do it.
I don't think burgers is not the main source of food, Josh, to be honest. I think there's a lot of fish here. So the Mediterranean diet, like we've noticed in supermarkets, a lot of it is like fish produce. Or there is meat, but it's all fresh meat. Like obviously in the UK, we're very susceptible to having a lot of processed foods. Whereas here, it's really difficult to find processed foods. Maybe that's just where we are in Torrevieja. But even when we visited like Alicante and other cities, it wasn't easy to access.
No, and on the back of that, I know it sounds disgusting, like I was hunting for it, but microwave meals are almost non-existent, and if you do see them, they're not cheap, are they?
They're not cheap, and also, as Josh would say, not the proportional size that he would like to have from a microwave meal.
Yeah, because I'm a fat get. There's a lot of places that are closed today up the front, but we've been here since the end of November. It's now, what date is it today? 13th of
14th of January.
That's how good our lives are now that we've forgotten the date. How good is that? It's the 14th of Jan, and a lot of things are closed, but we've been here from November all the way through till we'll be leaving at the start of February. Do you know what? It's busy. There's only been the odd day where you can't do anything because everything's closed. Sundays are almost impossible to get anything done here. If you want to go shopping or anything like that, do it on the Saturday before, because we got caught short. There is shops open, but you have to trek for them. quite wild. I wouldn't go in the sea today. But you know, it's nice enough to walk next to it. So we decided to actually come and have a little walk on the beach. We've got a little bit of time. So rather than walking up there on the promenade, we thought, why not come next to the sea? I talked myself into it.
Oh wow.
They are mental, them waves today. Let's keep going. They can't help themselves. Every time they see big fluffy dogs, they have to go and stroke them. I mean, I'm highly allergic to dogs. I'm not against dogs. I'm highly allergic to them, so I can't go up and stroke them. But if you're a massive dog lover, then you're never short of a few dogs to stroke in Torrevieja. And I have to stop every 5 seconds for these two.
I'm sorry, but they have really beautiful dogs here, and they're always like really big and floppy, and I just can't go. I've been thinking whilst walking, like if you're a family that's wanting to move over to Torrevieja, even just walking down right now, and even on like most nights when we go to the park with Isaac, the same families and the same kids are there. So if you ever wanted to kind of like move over here, there's always going to be like community feel, and I think it's quite easy to make friends. Even if there's like a few language barriers, they're very nice people, and they just can't, like, just the kids play, the parents try and talk about whatever they can possibly, like, you know, speak about, and it's just, it's really nice. Obviously we were going to move here before we decided to actually do travelling instead, so I would highly recommend at least visiting to see if you like the place as well. Someone out in the water surfboarding. It is! Behind this wave. Can you see him? At the end of the promenade, there's a hippie market. We're just walking through now. Unfortunately, a lot of things don't open through like the winter season. However, if you do come at night, a lot more places open, which is interesting. I think you come from like 6 o'clock, but it does say on the internet, on Google, that it's from 8 till 12. I'd say that 6 o'clock a lot of things start to open in the hippie market. But yeah, it's at the end of the promenade in Torrevieja, and we have to walk through here to get to where the tour is. So yeah. Like I said, a lot of things are closed at the moment, so probably isn't that interesting, but in the evenings it does pick up, and in summer I can only imagine it's absolutely incredible to visit here. So if you ever do come to Torrevieja, the hippie markets are a must. If you are looking to figure out where the train is, it's at the end of the market. So the market is behind me, and it's just literally across this little road. Just wanted to add as well, so there are 2 trains. The pink train goes to Salinas Pink Lake, which we're going on today, and then there's also a blue train that does the beach and the city. So we're going on the pink train today. We might look at the city one, but I felt we've kind of gone around the entire city already, so I don't think there's any point. But if you want to check out both, you're more than welcome to.
So there's minimum 6 people allowed,
Oh, the other train!
otherwise they can't set off.
Guys, train!
So fingers crossed we can get another 3 people.
Well, we've got another 2 already.
If it comes to it, right, looks like we've got 5 already. I'll just pay for the extra adults if she'll let us do that.
If you want to go to Salt Lake, clap your hands. If you want to go to the Salt Pink Lake, clap your hands. If you want to go to the Salt Pink Lake, if you want to go to the Salt Pink Lake, clap your hands. Woohoo! Yay! Everyone, we're really happy. A few more people turned up, which means we can go
On the 3-2 train!
which makes Isaac muy feliz. So yeah, we're just waiting for everyone to pay the tickets. Maya could not wait to get on the train. Josh is going to pay in a moment, and we shall be on the way to Salinas.
This is the best day ever. We're going to the Pink Salt Lake. She's happy to go on the train. Get in it, Papa.
Did you hear the train wheeze when I stood on it then? The train went.
To be fair, you and the guy behind you.
How excited are you out of 10, Isaac?
10 out of 20,000.
We're on like a train. We've been wanting to go like
10 out of 20,000 isn't that good? Do you mean 10? Do you mean 25,000 out of 10?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's overstimulated. He's so overwhelmed with how happy he is. We're going to the Salt Lake.
Yes, I want to stay here.
Where are we, Maya? Where are we?
It's a choo-choo train. Do you want to wave at everyone? Hello.
So yeah, that came to €27.50 for 2 adults and a child. Amaya was free, which is nice. And I'm just checking my Revolut app now, and that comes to exactly, it's converted £23.28. I think that's quite reasonable for an hour for all 4 of us. So yeah.
Why is everyone else?
Bienvenidos al tren turístico que les llevará al corazón de las salinas de Torrevieja. Esta visita tiene más grande de Europa.
Adiós.
También podremos apreciar el paisaje de sus objetos personales. Ahora sí, aquí comienza nuestro viaje.
I mean, I'm all for it, for the kids and the aesthetics. But my back is not cut out for this. Oh, an hour of this. What have I done?
For the remains of what could be a Roman salt factory. Logical cycles of many birds.
These salt mounds are huge.
En el año 1977. Estas naves en la actualidad están prácticamente en desuso.
Fleur de sel is created as a result of the contrast between daytime and nighttime temperatures, and placed inside a glass container.
Hippie, total you have about for 20 minutes for stay in the Salt Lake. Spot for stay down, this part. Go up in the mountains for the sea salt.
So if you didn't get that, we've got to wait 10 minutes.
So where are we going, Isaac?
Under the salt sea mountain.
We're going to the top of the Salt Mountain.
I want
Let's see how it goes.
What? Woo! Can't take this boyo anywhere. He's got salt up his bum crack now and everything.
That's why I wanted to take some home for his fish and chips for tea tonight. Wow, it's absolutely stunning. It's weird because I know I'm walking on salt right now, but I feel like it's winter. It feels a bit more like winter, but it's not. It's still summer. Well, it's still warm outside. It's weird.
Oh, I get you. You feel like it feels like you're walking on
snow or like
frozen snow.
I'm covered in mountains of salt.
I feel like I'm on a skiing trip.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just at the viewpoint now, and you can really see the beauty of these lakes. It's just phenomenal. They said they can, on the information on the way here on the train, it said they can date back salt production at this location from as early as 100 BC. So it's been going on for over 2,000 years. That's incredible when you think about it. I'm bored of salt now. Let me stop talking about it. I don't know why I've got a baby's bottle in my hand as well. I'm only joking. Do you know what? It's a different sort of day out. It's worth the money. I've got a broken back and yeah. What more can you talk about really? It's salt. It's beautiful. But I'm bored now. Take me home.
So it's one thing being on top of a Salt Lake Mountain, but getting a baby to sleep on a Salt Lake Mountain was not part of the plan. So yeah, this is stunning. I feel like there's a lot of peace up here, and it's just so fresh. Like the air is just so fresh, and it's just mad. Like we've been traveling for like 6 weeks now, and I still just can't get over how lucky we are to be able to do this. Like I never thought I'd be going to a salt mountain, but now it takes it off my list. So there we go.
I go for food after you buy.
Okay.
I only go touching the salt after you buy. You speak for me. I need 10 tons for food. Okay, I take cleaning, sterilization with fresh water, heater, clean, sterilization, packed, and send for you.
Hey.
What's you from? Is for the flamencos. What have the color of the flamencos?
What colour are flamingos?
The pink and white.
But you know what the color is born in the flamingos?
What colour are they when they're born?
Do you remember?
I told you this the other day.
White, well done.
But they're over there.
Why did it go
this is
pink?
Seaburners.
Why did it go pink, Isaac?
Because they eat pink fish.
Yes.
Known as carotene. Finally, the lake is also home to our Artemia salina, a species of shrimp that
I
feeds
think
on the
Amaya really enjoyed today
and algae
because
and
she has
acquires
passed
the
out. I
same
think
pink
the salt
color.
water is
¿Cómo se produce la sal?
and she has passed out.
El sistema de producción de sal marina se basa en conseguir que el agua de mar, cuyo contenido en cloruro de sodio o sal común
Goodbye,
es de
Salt
30
Lake.
gramos por litro, la sal, con lo que se consigue obtener parte de los minerales y agua del mar.
The salt is seen in the ships. We will make a stop at the store.
We're stopping at the shop.
Right, guys. I was on the salt and the salt is dried. I went down it and I thought it was like a slide, but then it hurt my back.
So Isaac's treated the salt mountain like it's snow, and he said, "Oh, my back," and we didn't really listen to him. And then we've just had a look now, and I don't know if you can see. Lift your arms up. He's cut all of his back. So when we get home or when we get back, we're going to clean that up for him. But yeah, don't be jumping down salt mountains and treating it like snow.
Oh, guys, I want to get in that.
Look at the salt boat.
How did they do that?
I want the salt cream. Gorgeous.
Vaselina.
Is this salt as well?
No, this only Vaselina.
All right. we
Because the shape, I understand. Because the shape you have it for putting your bag is nice. But
Yeah.
only because you have the name, but this only Vaselina.
we thought it was salt.
Yeah, very much think it is well, but this only
Salt Vaseline. Yeah. Do you take card?
Yeah.
Card, please. For this. Yay! They're all waiting for us. God, they're all waiting for us on the train, so we better get going. We're just arriving back into Torrevieja Centro. We made it.
Gracias. Get my bag as well. Gracias.
We need to close this up.
Yeah, close the door.
So we didn't want to film too much of the end of the tour, but that lady that you saw earlier, she was really kind and helpful, and she explained to us that I asked why the lake isn't as pink as you see it online, and she explained that it's because in winter the sun isn't as high. So obviously in summer when the sun's really high, the whole lake appears like bright pink. So that explained that. And she also explained, I thought the flamingos just go there. I don't know, maybe a bit of stupidity from me, but the flamingos go there because they've got pink shrimp in there that live in the lake, and the pink shrimp eat like a pink algae, hence why everything's pink. So yeah, that's a bit of history and explanation about it. I'm sick of hearing about salt a little bit now, are you? They produce over 600,000 tons of salt on average each year. That blew me away. That was pretty incredible. I'd probably go through that in one fish and chips.
Definitely.
Anyway, we'll keep this video as it is, but we hope you enjoyed today's video. Definitely worth coming down to the Salt Lake in Torrevieja if you're here for a few days. You know, it didn't cost a fortune, and it was a really interesting little trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and as well, if you can rent like a bike, if you're over here and you haven't got like kids that are this small, you can actually like ride your bike through the Salt Mountains, so that'd be really cool to experience as well.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe, it helps a lot, and we hope to see you in the next video.